Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of the Wicked Case Podcast. I am the Rev Kev, and here, as always, my co-host, Cool Kyle. Hey, buddy.
Hi, everybody.
We are here with a new format as we've posted on our socials and kind of let everybody know a little bit about. So, moving forward, we will be a Saturday sports show and a Sunday entertainment show. So,
Both come out at noon.
both come out at noon. Yep. And if we're looking for, a certain topic for us to talk about, let us know. Send us messages.
Yeah. It's the easiest way to get your content heard. You know, we're just trying to cover everything right now.
Well, right now we're in a bit of a conundrum because obviously we haven't really talked wrestling in a while. There was this draft that happened, and it's going to be kind of put on hold a little bit longer. So for wrestling fans, we're really, really sorry about that. But the Stanley Cup playoffs just finished with round one. We kind of want to talk about round one and get into round two, and then maybe next week we'll have a chance to talk wrestling because round two won't be done yet. So
Yeah.
but that's for a different show.
Yeah.
Right now, we're here to do entertainment for you. So I have this quiz that I've had from a while back. It's just general trivia. So, play along if you want. Let us know how well you did on the quiz. And we're going to see how Cool Kyle does with some general trivia. Also, I found these questions on the internet. I don't know how up-to-date they are. They should be. If they are incorrect, please do not come at me and be like, oh, you are wrong, my good man. Because I'm sorry, it's not my fault. I wrote what the answers were on the internet there.
The internet gave you all the information you need.
20 questions.
Okay.
And I'm not talking about the game.
Okay.
Question 1. How long is an Olympic-sized swimming pool in meters? Is it 100, 75, 25, or 50?
I'm going to say I have no idea. So I guess I would have to guess maybe 100 meters.
That is incorrect. The answer is 50 meters.
Oh, okay.
So put an X next to your boy here.
Had no idea.
It's okay. You learn, hey, the more you know.
Knowledge is power.
So what you pretty much added up was 2 swimming pools because it was 50. And Question 2. What is the name of the world's largest ocean? Is it the Pacific Ocean, the Indian, the Atlantic, or the Arctic?
Oh, I know it's either the Pacific or the Atlantic. My geography when I was a kid was horrible. I guess I'm going to say the Atlantic.
That is incorrect. The answer is Pacific.
Ah, damn it.
Come on, man. It's a totally chill vibe in San Diego, dude. We just got to go down and just hit some gnarly waves in the PC, bro.
Wow.
The Pacific Ocean, man. This is crazy.
Jeez. I'm not hitting the button this time around. I got to hit the button.
Dummy. Yeah.
I'm not. You're in charge of that. I got yelled at. I can't do that no more. Question 3. This might be an answer you might know. What is the rarest M&M color? Is it green, blue, brown, or red?
I'm going to say I think I've seen a lot of brown. I definitely have seen a lot of green. I'm going to say blue.
It's brown.
I feel like I see brown all the damn time.
From what the internet says, this is the rarest M&M color is brown.
I feel like when I go for a package and I start shaking them out, I feel like I get a shit ton of brown.
Well, according to the internet and this general trivia website that I found, it's not. So, yeah. Question 4. What was the first soft drink in space? Was it Coke, Pepsi, ginger ale, or Dr. Pepper?
Shit, I was hoping Fanta was going to be in there. I'm going to say ginger ale.
It's Coke.
0
for 4 so far.
Yeah, I don't know any of these. This is general trivia. I've never heard of any of these.
What was the first toy to be advertised on television? Was it a Slinky, Lincoln Logs, Play-Doh, or Mr. Potato Head?
I don't know, man.
I went through these. There was a lot of. There was over 100 general trivia questions, and they all had different categories. And I picked ones that I thought maybe would be fairly easy.
Apparently, they're not easy. I guess I'm gonna go with Lincoln Logs.
It's a Mr. Potato Head.
Damn it! I'm having trouble with these. I don't know. All
right. This, I hope, if you are good with music trivia, you should be okay with this one.
Oh, great.
Which member of the Beatles married Yoko Ono? Was it Ringo, Paul, John, or George?
Shit. I'm not. Is that Paul?
No, it's John.
I
John
don't know.
Lennon did.
I don't know.
All right. Who is the only NFL team in history to go undefeated? The Dolphins, the Patriots, the Bears, or the Cowboys?
Was it the Patriots?
It's not the Patriots. No, the Patriots didn't go undefeated. They came close, but the Giants beat them in 07. The correct answer is the 72 Dolphins. All right. I guarantee that you'll get the next question correct. It may be the only one you get correct.
Okay.
Which NHL team is based in Toronto? Is it the Senators, the Jets, the Blue Jays, or the Maple Leafs?
I think it's the Blue Jays. All right, I'll guess Maple Leafs.
It's right there, you cheater. You cheated. Ding, ding, ding. Correct.
Correct.
How many colors are there in a rainbow? Is it 6, 5, 8, or 7? And if you have to say them in your head or out loud, that's perfectly acceptable.
7.
It is 7, yes.
Okay.
Good job. 2 for 2. All right. Who was the first president of the United States? Was it Washington, Jefferson, Lincoln, or Franklin?
Washington?
Yes, George Washington was the first president. That is correct.
Okay.
Area 51 is located in which U.S. state? California, New Mexico, Texas, or Nevada?
Nevada?
It is Nevada. 3 for 3. Oh, 3 in a row. 4 in a row, actually.
Okay.
He's heating up, folks. Which country has the most natural lakes? Is it Sweden, Finland, Iceland, or Canada?
Canada?
It is Canada. Okay. Ooh. So you got the first 7 wrong. You got the next 5 right.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ. All right. Question 13. How many hearts does an octopus have? Is it 1, 2, 3, or 8?
I'm going to say 2.
It's 3.
I knew it was between 2 or 3. I knew it wasn't just 1.
What is a group of ravens called? A murder, a kettles, a flock, or an unkindness?
I'm going to say murder.
It's an unkindness.
Really?
Yeah, a group of ravens is called an unkindness.
Oh, it's a group of crows that's called a murder.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Both black animals, but unfortunately we were looking for ravens, not crows.
Jesus.
I didn't tell you. So I didn't mention this did I mention that I went to the zoo for Easter? I don't think I did.
Yeah, no, you did.
Did I? Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me what happened.
Okay, so we went to the zoo. We walked around. There's a dinosaur exhibit. If you have a chance to go to the Roger Williams Zoo, I highly recommend it. The dinosaur thing's pretty cool. But my daughter wanted to go into this like treehouse thing or whatever that they have there, so she did. And right by it, there's a bunch of like birds that are like behind this like big like mesh net that they can't get through. And one of it was the ravens. And I was like looking at the bird, and I was like, "Your team sucks. I hate you." I'll never forget those playoff losses, you sons of bitches. And he's just like, squawk. And I said, yeah, look at you now. What happened with that missed field goal, huh? Yeah. You ain't talking shit now, are you? I was shit talking a Raven about the Ravens. That's funny.
Wow.
Question 15. We're almost done already, so we're
Only
flying.
been 10 minutes.
Well, we can just throw another game in for fun.
Okay.
We can play New Phone, Who Dis?
New phone, who dis?
Because we know the format for how we play. We do rock, paper, scissors if we give a tie.
Okay.
What is the hottest planet in the solar system? Is it Venus, Mars, Mercury, or Jupiter?
I believe it's Mercury.
It is not. It is Venus. It is
Really
460 degrees Celsius or 860 degrees Fahrenheit.
I figure the closest one to the sun, which was Mercury, would be the hottest. Wow. Okay.
What color is your blood when it's inside your body? Blue, white, red, or pink?
I believe it's blue.
It's red.
I thought it was blue at first, and then when it hit oxygen, it turned red.
Just says it's red. I'd tell you again. Whatever this said, I just wrote the answers down. If it's wrong, take it up with the internet. Good luck.
Oh, okay.
In Georgia, the state of Georgia, it's illegal to eat what with a fork? Buffalo wings, pizza, ribs, or fried chicken?
I don't know. I'm gonna say ribs.
No, it's fried chicken. It's illegal apparently in the state of Georgia to eat fried chicken with a fork.
Oh, okay.
Um, this is more of just a general question to you to see if you know the answer. What can be broken but is never held?
I promise.
Yes, nicely done. Nicely done.
Trying to stump me with the riddle here. Good lord,
Here's another one for
bro.
you. Here's another one for you. What does come down but never goes up?
What comes down but never goes up? I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Rain.
Technically, rain does go back up when it evaporates.
Again, take it up with the people who wrote the quiz, dude. Don't take it up with me. I have no beef with you, sir. Last question. Which two countries have not missed one of the modern-day Olympics? Is it Germany and England, Greece and China, Greece and Australia, or the United States and Canada?
I don't know. Greece and China?
It's Greece and Australia, unfortunately.
Jeez.
So let me tally up your score. 1, 2, let's see. Oh, there's nothing right on that page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 20. All right.
Yeah, no, it wasn't going to be great. I knew as soon as I started getting the first few wrong that I was like, oh, not going to be.
Well, some of them, like you said, it was a 50-50 thing. Like the M&M one was fucked up. The Pepsi one, the soft drink one, I thought for sure you would say Coke because it's Coke. Like
I know, but like, I thought because maybe like astronauts get nauseous in space, they would want like ginger ale sort of thing to ease their stomachs.
I suppose that's a good philosophy, but unfortunately, in your case, it is not the correct one.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, let's. Well, I'll give you your choice. Do you want to do new phone who dis, or do you want to do the best friend game? I promise I won't black out.
I mean, we could do the best friend game again.
All right,
that's cool.
Because then with new phone, you have to put up all the. I mean, it doesn't. Yeah, we'll do the best friend game. Sure. It's that time again. Welcome to the best friend game. You will be happy to know, best friend, that on my way to your house, I was listening to country music.
Ah, a lot of respect.
And I was doing my best Brooks and Dunn impression that I could do. It's okay. It's an all right. It's the twang in the voice.
Oh yeah.
So like when the sun goes down, like that's. You want green or blue?
I'll take green.
Green. Queen. Here you go. There you go. There's a little pocket square for you and a little pocket square for your boy. Play along with us if you want and see if you can guess how well you think you know us. I know there are people out there. I'm going to shout out a friend recently that kind of came back into the fold randomly. So during Game 7, which we'll get to in another episode.
Yeah.
The episode you'll hear on Saturday, by the way, on the Wicked Case podcast. We can get all podcasts. She randomly texted me and was like, hey, how's your heart rate doing? How's your anxiety doing? Not great. It's Game 7. We shouldn't be here right now. I should be home chilling out. We're waiting for round 2. So we guys are talking back and forth. So shout out to the waiver wire queen, also known as Steph. What's up? Shout out to you, girl. She might live down south, but she still keeps New England roots, and I respect that.
Yeah, that's respectable.
I did harass her, though, because she said that they make shitty Dunkin' Donuts down there, and I bought a hot chocolate from Dunkin' Donuts yesterday, and then proceeded to also get a grinder because she said grinders down there are shit as well. So,
wow.
And she was just like, I hate you. And I was like, well, if you come up to visit, I'll buy you a grinder because now I feel like a jerk.
Yeah, you got to take her to the best grinder place that you can.
Well, there's not too many hard to find. Because when she says grinder down there, they think that she's talking about the app.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
All right. So you want to just go until I pass out again?
Yeah. We'll just go until you pass out. That'll work.
Hold on a second.
Or I just look at the time and go, okay, we got like, I'll give us a 5-minute mark.
You know what's crazy about that? When we did that last time, you were like, we should just stop playing and we got to get wrapping it up. I'm like, no, it's fine. The people want more. And then literally like 10 minutes later, that's when I laughed so hard that I fucking passed out. So I'm going to take your advice this time and...
Just hold your anus in, don't fart, because that's what caused it to happen last time.
Yeah, thanks. That's just, yeah, that's great. Yep. Love that to death. I'm going to put these right here so we don't see. All right. I'll go first. I'll ask you the first question. So we're just going to ask the green one, or do we just want to do both? Like we normally do.
We can do both.
That's fine. Well, because the green and blue is specifically for teams, so.
Yeah. So, what was I going to say? So kind of explain the game
All right.
for anybody that's new listening.
Right. So first off, if you're new to listening, welcome to the show. We're
Yeah.
a couple of crazy, kooky New England kids who are trying to just, live the dream. So this is the best friend game. Basically, it's kind of like the dating game, or not the dating game, the newlywed game or I guess the dating game too. No, the dating game was different. The dating game was one person trying to match with one of the three. Bachelor number one. If I was a ham sandwich, what would you put me on? I'd put you on and it's like a big like sex orgy thing. It was weird.
Oh, jeez.
Well, the answers were all provocative. It'd be like, oh, I'd put a lot of mustard on that hot dog. Yeah. What it is. It's what it is. So I'm sorry. It's not the dating game. It's the newlywed game where you're trying to match the answers. So,
yeah.
For instance, when I asked Kyle the question of, would I rather be a famous billionaire or a middle class and anonymous, he's got to think, would I rather be famous or middle class? And if he gets the question right, he gets a point. And if he gets the question wrong, he gets nothing. So.
Okay. I have mine written down.
Okay, go ahead.
You want to be famous.
Yeah, FB, famous billionaire. So you got a point for that.
Woo.
Got a point for that. All right. And question number 2. This is funny. Do I think that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is a good actor? Yes or no?
I hate you. Okay. I put no jabroni.
And I put no jabroni.
Literally the same answer.
Boy, you know me pretty well.
I don't think The Rock is a horrible actor.
No, but he's not the first name. He's just the first name recently because of all the shit he's been in.
Yeah, that's true.
He's like the Samuel L. Jackson of this. He's in everything.
Yeah,
Samuel L. Jackson in like the 90s used to be in everything.
Yeah, that's true. So I mean, he's, I guess, a recognizable name that in that way.
Well, obviously, we know him from the wrestling community, so.
That is true. All right. Describe my style in one word. Describe my style in one word. All right. Cool.
I put bold.
Bold. Oh, I'm glad you think I'm bold. I would think that I'm bold.
You have some very interesting style choices that you come out with, and I respect them, and they're very bold choices.
Well, I appreciate that, my boy. I do enjoy being bold, but I try to make it cool. Just cool and
sure. What's the other question?
All right, sir. If I stubbed my toe, what would I yell?
Ooh. You stubbed your toe. I'm trying to. You got to give me a minute to picture this. Hold on a minute. Oh, hold on. What would you yell?
Fuck or shit.
I put hot hammoch.
Hot hammoch. Hot hammoch is the swear word I do when people are around. When I try not to swear around people.
That's what I think. I don't think I.
But if I stub my toe, that means I have my shoes off and I'm usually alone.
All right. Well,
So
I figured maybe you were at like your grandmother's house or something, and you stub your toe, and you're just like hot hammoch.
Well, usually what would happen is I would crumple to the ground and I would just go.
No, you don't do that. Stop it. You don't do that.
Ah.
You don't do that. Stop that. You don't do that.
I do that.
No, you don't.
I would totally do that.
No, you don't do that.
I would.
Just put it up here.
Oh, okay.
This should be a pretty easy one for you. Do I listen to whole albums, playlists, or the top 50 chart?
All right. Playlists. Yep.
It's the ones that I create. That's how I listen to my country playlist today.
Yep. That's the same thing I do too. It's just so easy now.
All right, you're gonna give me a minute to think about this one because I don't know what my answer would be.
Okay.
Who is my favorite actress?
Actress. Oh God.
I'm trying to do less about like looks and more like body of work kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to think of who I've seen in a lot of movies who I think is like, wow, she's a really good actress. I guess in this case now it's actor, but it would just be act.
Jeez.
We'll just put her because it fills both criteria.
I wrote Halle Berry.
Oh no, I put Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, okay.
From the stuff that I've seen her in, like I said, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not like Raj from Big Bang Theory who is like in love with Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
Don't
If
be
it had
messing
been a
with my
TV
girl,
show, it would have been
Sandy.
something different. Like but like when you're saying like an actual actress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have went super obscure and just put like Julie Andrews, and you'd been like, oh, okay.
I've been like, oh, all right.
Sound of Music, Mary Poppins.
I do respect that. Who spends more time on social media, me or you?
So wait, I gotta clarify this. By social media, are we throwing in Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok?
Yeah. I said me.
I put you with a lot of exclamation points. You do.
Yeah, I definitely do enjoy the social media aspect.
If you're adding YouTube to that, then yes, I probably would be me.
I do watch a lot of YouTube as well.
Okay.
But I mean, and if you're just doing everything as a whole, then I think it would be me for sure.
Yes.
All right, and the other question: am I an introvert, an extrovert, or a mixture of both?
Oh, I think we've had this question before. Shit. What did you say?
All right, I said I would be a mix.
Yeah, I said mix.
Yeah.
You're a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
You
in the
like-
right time.
You like to be home. Like I would say like during like the winter, you like to be inside because it's cold and you don't like to be cold. And then when it's summertime, you want to be outside and hanging out with your best friends, the bees.
Yeah. I mean, and also I was saying my personality. Like, if I'm in a social situation, I can be a social butterfly, but like I would much rather be at home, just chilling, being by myself, or with my wife,
Or your best friend.
or your best friend.
Since
Or
we're playing
my best friend.
Since we're playing the best friend game. This is an interesting question.
What's that?
I'm imagining a woman standing in a room with a black dress and white shoes on. What color is her hair?
That's an interesting one. I said blonde.
Brunette.
Oh, brunette. Okay. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Do you prefer blondes or brunettes?
Brunettes.
You prefer brunettes over blondes? Okay. All right.
I'm not gonna make any like dumb blonde jokes, because I don't want to get canceled. But
I will say I do appreciate brunettes too, seeing as how my wife is a brunette. I don't discriminate.
I've messed with too many redheads, and they're like a wild stallion. They cannot be tamed. Which, by the way, you shouldn't tame women. I'm not saying that you should do that at all.
Yeah, don't tame women.
But as far as like
Their personalities are a little bit more edgy,
very free-spirity.
free-spirited. Yes.
Hey, so it's Friday at 3 p.m. What am I thinking about?
I wrote, I think you're thinking about getting out of work.
I was thinking about Megan.
Wow. Wow. Don't laugh so hard you're going to pass out. Relax.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Take a sip of water.
I'm fine. I'm good. Kosher.
Can't believe you're thinking about Megan.
No, you're right. It's actually a point. I probably would be thinking about work. Give yourself a point for that. Actually, Friday at 3. I guess it all depends on what's going on. Like, obviously, if the Bruins are playing at Friday night, I'm thinking about that. If something else is coming up, I'm thinking about that. So
That's true, yeah. I
But-
guess it just depends on whatever's on your mind for the day.
But normally, I would say probably getting out of work, so you can give yourself a point for that.
All right. I appreciate
I just put Megan for a funny.
that. Hey, that was a pretty good one, I will admit. Where am I traveling to next? I think you know the answer to this one, seeing as how... Hold on. I'll just write it down.
I put 2 answers.
Okay.
What'd you put?
I put Boston. Go Sox.
I put the bathroom or Fenway Park.
We'll go with the Fenway Park one. Give yourself a point for that.
Okay.
I mean, I will go to the bathroom, too. But
You might travel to the bathroom during one of the next episodes.
yeah, you never know.
Mm.
I'll be pooping my pants.
Don't do that again.
Don't do that again.
You want to tell a story?
No, I'm not gonna tell the story.
Can I tell the Dane Cook story from the show we went to?
Yes, you can tell that one.
All right, we'll finish up this question and we'll tell the quick Dane Cook story because it is part of the entertainment aspect of the show.
All right, I'm gonna be interested to see your answer.
I already know what the question is.
What's that?
I saw it.
Okay.
What actor would play you in a movie about your life?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I fucked that all up, but I'll say it out loud.
Hold on, I'm trying to see like a facial structure and who would match your facial profile. Everybody knows who mine would be.
Who's that?
Well, everybody keeps telling me I look like Leonardo DiCaprio, so that's
Okay.
I'm more of a fat Leo DiCaprio now. I used to be a skinny Leo DiCaprio.
I
but
will say I don't necessarily see it. Maybe in the eyes a little bit.
My best friend insists. She also there are people who have also said I look like the lead singer from Three Doors Down too. So there you go.
Yeah, I can kind of see that a little bit.
I don't really see it. I'm gonna.
I'm not going off of physical. I'm just going off of who I would want to play my life.
I'm gonna go physical, and it's not even gonna be close. So I'm
Probably.
not even gonna bother. What do you got?
I got Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. I put Rupert Grint, who would have played Ron from Harry Potter, because he's a ginger.
I'm not a ginger.
You got ginger beard.
Because I have a ginger beard, you're gonna have a full ginger play me.
I don't.
Good lord.
I don't have any other answers. It's certainly not gonna be fucking Ryan Reynolds.
I would want Ryan Reynolds to play me.
Well, Ryan Reynolds doesn't want to play you.
He might.
You gotta find. You know what? Can I put Wilford Brimley?
Wilford Brimley.
I got diabetes.
Wow. That's rude. That's
Who's
rude.
somebody that's got like a terminal illness right now? Let them play you.
That's rude. It's rude.
A lot of health problems. Should have put William Shatner.
You know what? I would respect that.
Okay.
I would respect, but William Shatner's old and I'm young, so gotta get somebody younger.
By the way, we're gonna tease the Dane Cook thing. We're gonna save it to the end of the episode.
Maybe I'd want Dane Cook to play me.
Maybe.
You know, I mean, he's a younger guy. You know, not old.
He's in his 50s, guy.
Yeah.
Have the dude that was with him play you.
Oh, what was his name? Drew Dunn.
Drew Dunn. Let Drew Dunn play you.
Okay.
It'll be his first big role.
Yeah.
What's the best purchase I've made in the last year?
Oh.
Best purchase I've made? Oh, that's easy.
I have no idea, so I wrote down a Bruins jersey.
Yeah, Bergeron jersey, reverse retro, baby.
Oh, okay.
Pooh Bear, stand up.
Yeah. I remember you buying the Bruins jersey. I just don't remember which one it was, so I just wrote down Bruins
Yeah,
jersey.
it's Bergeron. How many questions do you have right now? 5?
Yes.
I have 3. Ooh, this is a good question. If I could switch places with the president, a celebrity, or a famous athlete.
Okay, I'm good. I was about to sneeze.
Yeah, thanks. If I could switch places with the president, a celebrity, or a famous athlete for a year, which would I choose? I could switch places with them for a year? A celebrity?
Are we going with all the perks that these people offer, or are we just going with...
Yeah, you're
which-
basically, it's kind of like a body swap kind of thing. Like whatever, if you're switching places with them, like you're going to have their life for like a whole year. Right?
Okay.
That's what it's, yeah. You could switch places with the president, a celebrity, or a famous athlete for a year. So
All right.
I'm guessing you'd have their life. I mean, you're switching places with them, right? So,
Yeah.
I
All right. I got my answer.
don't have mine yet. I'm trying to think. It's not going to be a president. could be a celebrity. I don't know if it might be an athlete too. We'll see. I'm gonna say. I'm just trying to think of who I'd want to switch places with.
I mean, don't necessarily think of who. Think of it as a whole. Like
That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to. There's not somebody that's just immediately like jumping out at me. Wow, this is really bad, and I'm killing a lot of dead air time, and I'm so sorry, folks. I'm just gonna end up like forcing an answer out. And
force an answer. Do it.
God damn it. Fuck you, I hate you. Actually, hold on. No,
This answer is life or death.
no, it's not. What do you got?
Famous athlete.
Oh, I actually put who it would be.
That's what I was trying to tell you. I'm like, just go general. 'Cause
Oh,
it's asking you which one. Like,
I like. I picked a celebrity. I put Tom Hanks.
okay, well then I got it wrong anyways. Because it was asking you like
Sorry,
which one.
sorry. I thought it was like specifically like picking a celebrity. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm glad that you thought of who you'd want to switch with, but
I was like, Bergeron? No. Jeremy Swayman? No. I mean, LeBron? No. Like, I don't know.
yeah, it's
Well, according to Colin, I wouldn't have to switch places with LeBron because I already am LeBron. I got that max deal. Got that money.
oh okay. All right, let's get this question going. What is my favorite color? I will accept 2 answers, so I'm going to write them down because it's a tie. All right, I wrote red or green.
I put blue or red, so I got the point because of the red.
I'll give you the red, yeah.
Nice.
Christmas colors.
Oh, Christ, of course.
Listen, every time I tell that to people, I'm like red or green. They go, "Oh, Christmas colors," and I'm like, "Listen, I get that Christmas colors are red and green, but they are not synonymous with my favorite colors. Just because it's Christmas."
Fucking commercial holiday. Oh,
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it.
I love Christmas. I will say that, but not because of the colors. Mainly because of the time with the family and the presents. I know it sounds like a greedy child, but it's like I love presents.
That's how you bribe my daughter.
Yeah.
Lily, do you want to go see Kyle? No. Well, he's got presents. Presents?
Yeah. It's like he's gonna give me something. Okay. All right.
But I did tell her, don't take presents from strangers. If you do not know them, do not accept their presents.
Yeah. Kyle's okay because it's Uncle Kyle.
You know who Kyle is, yes.
All right. Oh, this one's gonna be interesting. How would you describe our relationship in one word? Oh, God. All right. I wrote wicked. Yeah, yes, yes. We have 2 peas in a pod.
That's why Amanda Marino says that you're my husband.
Yeah, that is true.
She goes, oh, you're going to the Red Sox game? I was like, yeah. She's like, who are you going with? I said, my husband. She's like, I'm glad you finally acknowledged he's your husband. I said, you keep saying it, so it's just easier than saying Kyle.
Well, it's funny. It's like my wife says the same thing because she's like, hey, you want to go see Dane Cook? And the first thing that came out of my mouth was, I think Kevin would like to go see Dane Cook too. She was like, I wasn't even talking about Kevin. I was like, I know, but Kevin and I, like, our thing is comedy. Our thing is entertainment. She goes, yes, Kevin can come.
What subject was I best at in high school? Hold on. I'm not going to count gym. I'm not going to count
Okay.
that.
All right.
I'm going to count, like,
gym.
the main 4 subjects you would have to learn. So, like, English, history, math, and science.
All right. I guess I went with science?
Nah, history.
History, okay.
I like history. I'm a big
I should have known that with how you are with your hockey stats and sports stats. Should have known that.
I'm not over here making meth, so,
Yeah, mine was science and math. I was really good at both of those. Oh, boy.
It's such a stupid question.
Okay.
If I were a plant, would I be a fern, bamboo, or a bush?
Okay, all right. See if you recognize this reference.
Oh, Christ, you're putting way too much. I don't like this.
All right, ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
I said fern, Mitch the plant.
I do recognize that. That's from it's Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose
I
with
put
Mitch the
bamboo.
plant. Okay. All right.
I put bamboo
Bamboo. That's fine. It's okay.
because bamboo is strong but it can easily break at the same time.
That is true. I thought you were a fern because you grow tall, and
I'm not tall at all,
I'm just saying, like, in emotionally, you grow tall.
and I would make a comment about bush, but Mom listens to this show. That's TMI.
Sorry, Mom.
Sorry, not sorry. Oh, by the way, did you see that Skittles threw shade at the Bruins the other day?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you this real quickly. Hold on.
Yeah, we got time. Got about 10 minutes.
That's fine. 10 minutes left.
10 minutes left, yeah.
Okay. So expect me to pass out the next 10 minutes.
Yeah. Or the dogs come ramming through here and destroy everything.
Jesus, that was a fucking horror show, wasn't it? Look at what Skittles wrote right there.
Skittles. My weekend wasn't great, but at least I didn't choke away a 3-1 playoff lead. Anyways, taste the rainbow. Wow. Wow. That is brutal.
Do you get this? Do you get this reference?
Is this the real life or just a fantasy? Yes, I do. Yeah. All right. Would I rather eat out, order delivery, or cook at home?
Well, you don't like to eat out, so.
Yeah.
What is it? Eat out, order delivery, or cook at home?
Yeah.
Is this like daily, or is this just like if you had the time?
Like if I had the time, like if we were just, if it's like a party or like people are coming over or, family,
Eat at home.
yeah, cook.
Cook at home.
Eat
yeah.
at home. I would much rather, granted, don't get me wrong, I love eating out, but it's, pause. I do
No, we're
love
good.
going
We're
out.
good. I'm not gonna laugh hard about it. We're good.
Okay,
We're good.
you're gonna.
I'm fine. We're fine. We're good.
Okay.
Just ask the next question. Ask the next question.
He's trying to compose himself over here.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. What do I spend most of my money on?
Drugs.
I haven't done drugs in like a week. Okay.
A week? Wow.
Nah, actually, it's been like
Pretty good.
a while.
That's good. What do you spend most of your money on? Ooh, this is a tough question because there's two options that I have, so I'm gonna put them both down.
What the fuck? Stupid thing.
Having an issue.
I wrote food.
I put fast food or the podcast because you are buying like microphones and all this new equipment and shit for the show.
Yes,
That
that
is
is correct.
like-
I was gonna put stuff for the podcast on there too.
So I'm ahead now. I've got 7. I'm the better friend.
You are the better friend.
So all right, let's do one more round for me and one more round for you, and then we'll tell the Dane Cook joke, and then we'll get the hell on out of here.
All right, sounds like a plan, Stan.
Okay. How would I rate my physical ability from 1 to 5, 5 being an Olympian?
I would say 2.
I'm a 2. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fair. That's fair. I think even at like my height, I probably would have been like a 3.
Yeah. I was probably a 3 at my height too. I'm probably around a 2.5 now.
What would I spend my perfect day doing?
Ooh. I have like a whole bunch of things, but I put like going to watch a Bruins game.
I put Emily.
Come on, man. That is so hard to give me a point on that one, man. Can you do Emily at the Bruins game?
That might be indecent exposure. I'm just kidding. No, honestly though, for a perfect day, well, if I had a significant other, probably just spending the day with them, or I guess with the current state right now, I'd probably just spend the day with my kids.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I respect it.
So give me the
So
last.
sadly, I cannot give myself a point on that one.
No.
All right, what am I giving you?
Just know you just
Oh.
have one more question to do, and then we'll be done.
What am I most looking forward to right now? Okay, all right, I know.
What do you got?
The legend and I are going to go see Billy Joel in September. I'm super looking forward to that.
Good thing he doesn't listen to the show, otherwise you just spoiled the beans.
No, he knows.
Oh, he already knows?
The beans already got spoiled.
When was that?
So in order for, because it was expensive, the tickets, my mom had to buy the tickets for me, and then I'm going to pay her back.
Yeah.
And the problem is that the bank card, because it's over $1,000,
Called.
texted my dad.
Oh.
And was like, "Hey, did you authorize $1,300 for Billy Joel tickets?" So we just basically told my dad, "I'm like, hey, I'm just want to let you know, we're buying tickets for you to go see Billy Joel and Stevie Nicks, in September."
And he's just like, hey, wow, that's great. Yeah. Your dad's very like Jeff Goldblum, like I'm getting a sense of, where he's like, he gets excited, but he doesn't get like overly excited. Like if you were like, hey, we're going to a Bruins game, he'd be like, oh, it's fucking awesome. Your dad would be like, hey, wow, cool, we're going to the Red Sox. It's all right. Happening in time, man. Yeah. Groovy, my cool cat.
Yeah, pretty much.
I put the Red Sox game / food because we're going to get sausage and peppers at the Sox game.
I mean, yeah, I'm looking forward to that too.
But I can understand why you would be looking forward to the Billy Joel show. I'm actually looking forward to bringing you to Gillette Stadium this year to see the Pats play.
That will be fun. Yeah, because I do really want to see the Pats play.
Listen, Steph, I told you, if you have a chance to come up and visit, I'll bring you to a Pats game. I promise.
Okay.
I told her I'd go. I already told Ryan, too, when we were going up to the Red Sox game. I said, Ryan, so help me God, when this season schedule comes out, do not fucking sell all of your Patriots tickets right off the bat. I said, I know you want the home opener because that's what you usually take because you want to bring your fam. I said, let me see what the rest of the schedule looks like. I'll pick out a game or two, and then the rest of them you can just give away. I don't care.
Yeah.
But
I technically have one more question to ask you, but I got rid of it because it was horrible, and I got a different one.
Okay.
So.
What was your average grade in high school?
Yeah.
You're a D for DeStefano.
Wow. Actually, my average grade was between a B and a C. Oh. I mean, sometimes I would get A's, but mostly B's and C's.
Is that cup?
Huh?
B or a C cup?
No. Not a B or C cup. Yes, Ann.
Ask your question.
What's my favorite movie quote?
Oh, I don't. Christ, I don't know. I'm just gonna say it's. I don't know. Get in my belly.
That is a good one. I said, how about no?
It's a good one too.
You crazy Dutch bastard.
I have very rarely heard you say that. I know that you do say it, but
I never have a reason to say it, so I got you on the marker.
I've been hit.
I will say how about no if I don't agree with something.
How about no, Scott? Twins, Basil.
Zip it. Or I'll say that one too a lot. Yeah. Zip it.
When a problem comes along,
you must zip it. Zip it good.
Or I like the mocking one. Zip it. Zip it. Just a child. All right. So let's tell the people, because you have the brain of a goldfish, and I almost verbatim know this whole story word for word.
Yes.
So Kyle and Vicky and I, Chef, we went to go see DC, Dane Cook, at Mohegan Sun this past week or whatever on Saturday night. And he was telling a bunch of stories and all kinds of stuff. But one story in particular that I remember very vividly, which is the only story that I really vividly remember, outside of the photo shoot one. So he told a story about how he found a box in his garage, his 3-car garage, and he was he didn't know what the box was. So he said, so I sat Indian style, and he was like, wait, can I say that? Am I canceled? Which I thought was funny because Indian style at a casino with, Mohegan Sun, that's funny. He said, all right, fine. I'm 51 years old. I sat crisscross applesauce, okay? How many time we have left?
We're at 45 right now. So.
Oh, we're fine then. We got plenty of time. I'll try to make this like a medium-sized story because this is a long story. I'll try to trim off a little fat, though.
Yeah.
So basically, he sat down, looked at the box. There was a bunch of old memories from like when he started comedy in 92. like old posters and all that stuff. And one thing particularly came up where he was telling a story about his family needed money, and he got a call from this guy about doing a show at this tavern. It was just past the Mass Pike or on the Mass Pike, right at the end of it, right?
Yeah.
Is that what he said? That he was on the end of the Mass Pike?
Yeah, I think so.
He said it was in the winter and stuff. So Dane's like, yeah, I'll be there. So he has this shitty Chevy Cavalier, as he said, that was like brown, and it was like a rust on. There was rust all over it, and it was kind of beat up and everything. Definitely a car candidate for Pimp My Ride, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Anywho, so he drives up there. He said he stopped at Sbarro for pizza. He had like 7 slices of Sbarro pizza, which 2's enough. 7's, you're just a fucking psycho. So he fills up on 7 slices of pizza, which is like the greasiest pizza possible. It's delicious, but it's...
You put the napkins on top.
You put the napkins on top, and like it just absorbed into the like the napkins absorbed into the pizza, so you have like a napkin pizza now, and it's whatever. So he gets to the tavern. He goes inside. There's like 8 people there. He's like, basically, it's like 8 people called and made like a reservation for 1. And he sits at the bar or whatever, and the guy who had called him was like, oh, you're here? You're ready to go on? And he was like, well, I just got here. He was like, yeah, but we're ready for you whenever you want to go on. He's like, is anybody going to introduce me? Am I just going to, are you going to say who I am? Nope. The bartender's like, you can just do all that shit yourself. He's like, okay. So he goes up to this little stage with the cord, the microphone with a cord on it, because obviously he's back in 92. He also mentioned in the story too that he was trying to do all of this stuff and get from where he lived on the Mass Pike and past to get to where he had to get to with no GPS, because it's 92.
Yeah.
So he was using a fucking atlas or whatever.
Yeah.
And he said, you just kind of point and hope for the best, which it's amazing people did what they did for so long, because obviously nowadays it was no, there's traffic up ahead. Like you didn't,
you didn't know.
Take this turn and save 45 minutes. So basically he starts telling, I don't know if you remember these parts in the story. So I remember he said he pulled out a headline and it said that he was raped by a snowman.
Yes.
And then says, I don't quite remember the joke, but it was something like blah, 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 snowballs. And some guy just sitting in one part of the room just goes, ha ha, ha ha ha, yeah. Kind of like laughing and like, indicating like that was such a funny joke. I'm going to indicate, that I approve of that joke. And then he did another part of the joke where he was like, blah, 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 slushy or something. And some woman was just there and she went, no, 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 no. And then there was, I forgot what he said the last part was. It was like, blah, 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 Jack Frost below me or something like that. It was some type of winter reference or something.
Yeah.
And he said it was dead silent. Nobody made a noise. And he said it was so quiet. He's like, he said it was the loudest quiet he's ever heard. He goes, you could hear the ice machine like dropping out and hitting like the bin that it was supposed to be in, because it didn't want to be there because it was just embarrassed for me or whatever. He said he looks over to his right and there's a exit sign. He drops the microphone down, just walks off the stage, busts through the door, which he said was recently WD-40'd. So it wasn't like the door like opened and then slowly closed. It opened and like slammed immediately. So if he had any part of him like still like hanging behind, it would have gotten trapped.
Oh yeah.
He said he goes to his car, he gets in his car, he sits there for a few minutes, he just drives away. So like I said, it's still winter out when he's doing this. He's about halfway down the Mass Pike on his way home, and something in his stomach starts bubbling, and it's 7 slices of Sbarro pizza. I'm going to tell you right now to take the time, if you're eating, to not be eating, because the next part will be a little bit poop humor and a little bit graphic.
Sorry, Mom.
I'm just giving you a heads up now. So if
This
you're
was
eating,
Dane Cook. This is not us.
This is Dane Cook. This is not me. I'm just telling you the story because it was the only one that I remembered, and it's part of the entertainment part of our show. Anywho, so he said he's trying everything possible, sitting back, trying to clench in everything to make sure that he doesn't, because he said it's not a regular kind of poop. It was like a volcanic, acidy spray that was going to come out, and it was going to be not a good idea. Not a good idea. So in his attempt to try to keep himself from doing that, he went to put his foot down to try to like hold everything in. Well, he put his foot down so hard that he put a hole in his floorboard of his rusted out brown Chevy Cavalier piece of crap that he has. So he decides, he puts the seat back, He pulls his pants down, puts his ass over the hole, the manhole, the hole that he put in the floorboard, has the car in cruise control, and said that he just shit everything out all the way down the Mass Pike. Just liquidy shit just everywhere. I'm sorry, this is very graphic. This is what he said, not me. All over there. He also had a comforter in the back of the car just to make sure that if he ever was stuck somewhere, he could stay warm. He used that comforter to wipe himself with, then took the comforter, pushed it through the hole, and it flew out. And then he just kind of drove on and just moved on with his life. And
I think that story was a little bit exaggerated, but it
well, I mean, at that particular moment, he just moved on. He got through the episode that he had. He did what he had to do. He tried to minimize the mess and just drove off because it was already a bad enough day. And he told himself, if I ever make it big, this story is going to be fucking hilarious. And it was.
Yeah. I think that there's always some good poop jokes to be made.
Absolutely.
I've shit in the woods before myself.
Listen, man, when you got to go.
Sometimes you just got to go, man.
When you got to go, you got to go.
Yeah,
exactly. So, on that note, we're going to leave you for this week's episode. We'll, like I said, send us some ideas on what you want us to do. I know we haven't done. I know, I'll get that in a minute.
Oh, okay, all right.
We haven't done a Would You Rather in a while. We've got plenty of board games over here to play. We've got new phone Who Dis, which is kind of like Who Memed It.
We have many things to keep you entertained.
Right. We have Let's Get Deep, Friends Edition, which is just kind of back and forth questions.
Yeah.
We have
and also, eventually, I would like to do some more interviews, too.
We would love to do interviews. If you want to call and be on the show, listen, just let us know and send us your information. And because it's easier if we call you than if you call us. Now that we know what the format is, to what to do.
Yeah.
And we'd love to have anybody on the show that wants to be on the show. I mean, obviously, you're not going to be heard by hundreds of thousands of people, but hey, for that particular week in the episode, you'll know that you're on there and you'll be like, wow, I sound pretty good. Maybe I should start my own podcast. That being said, I'm going to let Kyle read this off because I have a message from Steph.
Okay. We are the Wicked Case Podcast, streaming on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, TuneIn,
Deezer,
and wherever you get all major podcasts, as well as YouTube, audio only at the moment. But we would like to do video eventually when we get a better place. Phone number 774-764-9074. That is 774-764-9074. Call in, Megan, Emily, Stephanie,
whoever. Mom, if she wants the call, that's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, whoever wants to call and be on the show, it's not like there's a list of people. It's not like you're going to be on a 6-month waiting list.
Yeah. Just let us know you want to be on air. We'll put you on air.
Most of the times we record on Tuesday. I don't know how that's going to be for you. Oh, it should be fine with your new job, right?
Yeah, I don't go until 5.
So yeah, so we normally record on Tuesdays unless something comes up. So
yeah, so we will be around. You can just give us a call. We'll call you. You can also email us, thewickedks@gmail.com. Our website, www.thewickedks.com, has all of our podcasts on there. You can listen in. You don't have to have a Spotify or anything. You can just listen into the player on the website. Our socials, Facebook, Instagram, and the Twitter, @thewickedks. Check out our socials.
Wicked pisser.
Yeah, Wicked Pisser. Check out our socials. I do post things up there.
And of course, last but not least, patreon.com/wickedks. We already have 1 subscriber. We want to try to get more. I don't know if you've put up new content yet.
Not yet. I don't have anything to put up yet. If you want to send me some of the stuff.
I will send you some of the stuff before I leave today, and then you'll have it.
Okay.
So
yeah. So we'll look at it. We'll obviously we're gonna put more stuff up on the Patreon as things go on. We've really started pushing. So you're gonna see things improve as we go along. Patreon's just gonna be one of those things where we just constantly keep improving.
And hopefully, the more people we get, the better the tier list will be, and the more stuff you'll be able to get.
Yeah. And that's also, yet again, a lot of the shows rely on you as the listener. We want to make sure that you are included because we hold our audience in high regard.
I feel like it's a better experience, too. Like, if you're just listening and you don't, you're kind of a part of the show because you're listening, but if you're actually, a part of the show, I feel like it makes it a little bit more fun.
Yeah, exactly. We wanted people to know that you're out there, too. Not just us, but you're out there. listening in podcast land somewhere. So, yeah, so Patreon / the Wicked KS, $3 a month. It's just a cup of coffee. Just, play it out, just do it. Just do it, please. Sorry, my mom's texting me and distracting me.
It's okay.
And with that, we are going to head out.
Thanks for listening. Peace and love, y'all.
Let's get wicked.
Wicked Pissa.
Wicked Pissa.